So morning, Saturday morning the 28th of Feb 2026, it's almost 9 AM, on to servicing the Freelander. I'm sorting some jobs on the Freelander. So this is my daily driver. I've had this now 3 years. I bought it in January 2023. It had done, when I bought it, I've got a picture here, about 63,000 miles. And it's now done 90 odd thousand miles. I last serviced it and changed the oil, so it was a major service last year. I did engine oil, oil filter, air filter, fuel filter, that type of thing. 83,586 miles that was. But the service light's on. I've got 25 miles left, so I need to change the oil. There's also some other things that I want to do to it, which I'll show you. I need to take the scuttle off. Let's bring you in. So when it was MOT'd in January, it went in, that piece was there. This covers up brake fluid reservoir in there, brake and clutch. They've lost that piece, so I've had to buy a new one of them. Now, if you watch this, the clip in, there's a whacking great big clip there, so you can't lose it. Get it the right way around. So, you know, it don't come out easily, so why have they flipping lost it? But what I'm going to do, I'm going to write the reg number under here. So that's a brand new one. £44 that was, because they lost it. But I need to take all this cover off. I need to take the wiper blades off. I need to take that cover off to get to the front shock mountings. I replaced the rear shockers, I don't know, a few years ago. Last year I replaced the front shocks and the lower control arms and the upper bearings, the upper control arm, the upper shock bearings. But I've still got an occasional bang from the front, and I've read what it is. So they were aftermarket, like OEM original equipment ones, and the thickness of the material that the top shock absorber nut squashes down to is thinner. So I want to take that off, and I want to see if I can put another washer in to take up any space, and that'll sort that. I've also got a banging from the rear. The banging from the rear, I think, if I'm lucky, fingers crossed, it's just going to be the drop links for the anti-roll bar, because I've got some of them. When I did the front ones, because I replaced the front anti-roll bar drop links, I bought the wrong ones originally, so I've already got long ones for the rear. The rear ones are longer, so I'm going to fit them, see if that's it. I also want to change the brake fluid, because I've not changed the brake fluid on it. I want to take all four wheels off, check the brakes and discs properly. I've mentioned before previously that I want to check. I've got new, that's what these are over here. These are front brake discs for the Freelander 2, and I've got the front dust shields, and I've got new brake pads for it. But last time I checked, when I took the wheels off recently, I don't know, 3 months ago, they were still okay. So if they're still okay and they're not worn down yet, I won't replace them. I'll wait until I've done it. So there's a few things to be cracking on with. So let's get the wheel nut cracked off. That's the answer. That's the locking wheel nut key. Get the wheel nuts cracked off. Get it jacked up. Let's get looking. Put the veg on the inside. They're not going to lose it then, are they? So get the under tray off next, because I've got it jacked up. So this one's better than the Discovery. So you've got these nuts to take off, hold it in, same as on the Discovery. Front subframe's going a bit rusty from when I bought it. I'll go and get the gun in a minute. And then it's held in at the back with a lip. Yeah. There. stupid thing. See? It's got this stupid tray thing here. And looks like we've got a bit of an oil drip. Aha! They dropped it. There it is. It's been rattling around. Maybe that's the funny noise I can hear. Let's clean that up. So 21mm socket, same as the wheel nuts, into my huge bucket. Leave that draining. The oil filter on these is in a stupid place. It's up here. You've got to do it from underneath. So we'll just leave that going. We'll clean up that, throw the washer away. Got a new one. New washer. Leave that there ready. Well, that's draining. We've got the wheel off. I'll go wash that, give that a good clean. Got the brake disc off. Got a brake off. We've got the wheel off the brake disc. That don't look too bad. Pads. Still got tons of meat left on the pads. But at least we have on that side. What's this side like? So we're okay on brake pads yet. Hoses are okay. Yeah, so you can see up there we've got new top mounts. Yeah. Give everything a clean, refit everything. I was going to take this inner mud splash thing off because I was getting a funny rattling at startup. Be that thing at the bottom, wouldn't it? Look at this, absolutely swimming. Been washing the wheels and the blooming hose pipes come off the tap in here and was spraying all over. I mean, it's spraying all over the car, look. Brilliant. All over my tools. It's flipping, look. Got water in here. All over the electrics. What a nightmare. So it's now, it's got to be 11:15. It's 11:15. Been at it for all that time. Clearing up after that water spill. Finished washing the two wheels. And I probably broke my finger again. Squashed the end of my finger. That end of that finger's rather swollen and numb. But anyway, the oil will have finished draining now, so we can put the drain plug back in, torque that down, swap the oil filter, put the oil in, put the wheels back on, lower it back down at the front. I'll do the rear wheels tomorrow, and then I want to get this scuttle off tomorrow as well. I won't do it today now because my finger's rather hurting. Plus I need to put all my tools back in later because they're all scattered all over outside because loads of water went in the toolbox. So I dried them off as best I can. Some will go in the house tonight to dry off, but some have escaped. Put the drain plug back in there. This is 20 Newton meters. There we go. So, can you see? That's the oil filter there. There. Right, we've got to get that on 27mm flex head ratchet. Right, so that's on. Undo it. Now this is impossible without getting your hand covered in oil because you can't do it from the top, I don't think. I've never been able to do it from the top. There we go. And you still get oil all over you. One filter housing and oil down your glove. Everywhere. Tiny oil filter in comparison to the Discovery. Right, let's swap that. Oh, that bucket of oil all over. The filter didn't want to come out. Got to change the seal. New filter. Let's get the seal. New one in. Malay filter. Like that. Screw it back in. So we're back in there. Just got to screw it in and clean up this oil that's run down. It's a real mess these are. That's it. Get my spanner off, which is the difficult bit. Right, I want to clean the under tray up now and then put that back on. So I'll give it a bit of a squirt with brake cleaner. I'll wipe with a rag. Let's get that back on. Not bothered about all the mud on the sides. We'll get that back on now. So that's the under tray back on. This one goes on easier than the disco. No oil spill here. Loads there. That's where I was trying to get the filter out, the filter housing. It went all over the floor. Right, wheels on next. Bit cleaner than they came off, eh? How's that? It's a bit better, isn't it? Let's get it off the axle stands. Get it back on the wheels. And then we can put the oil in. And tighten the wheels up. So it takes 5.9 litres, supposedly, from empty. Where have I put it? Here it is. It's the same stuff. It's just got it's just about it. It's a Ford version, 5W30 Castrol Magnetec. How much is in here? A litre and a half. So we'll put this in first. The 5 litres. That's to do the final bit. Right. Let's try and get it in there without getting it everywhere. Yeah, what a guess. There we go. So put all of this in. So I think I checked the oil level, even though it was leaking a tiny bit. I checked the oil level about a month ago. It was okay. So that's that one pretty much in, apart from the dregs. So I'll sit that upside down. And then we'll put half a litre of this in. That'll do for now, and then we'll let it all settle and we'll check it. Top up. Need to start it as well and get it in the filter. Right, so that'll do for now. Time to go and have some lunch, I think. Do you know what I better do before we go and have lunch? Torque these wheel nuts. Otherwise I'll forget, won't I? Wheels. I can never remember what this is. Discovery's 140. Range Rover 133. Wheels 133. Same as a Range Rover. That's easy then. 133, and then we'll torque these down. So I'm just checking the air filter because it shouldn't need an air filter, but with these roadworks we've had, it's been very dusty. It's okay, it's not too bad. So I'll put it back in. Top side's still clean, that's the main thing. So that's after I've started it and then just let it sit for 2 or 3 minutes. It'll take just a tiny bit more, but I'll let it settle first just in case I overfill it. I'll go and have some lunch or I'll go and have a coffee and then come back. It's not far off. Let's see about getting this scuttle off. So that's the bit we want to get to, and then put another washer underneath it. First of all, before I undo them, check that I've actually got washers that will fit over the top. And then, because that's been missing, we'll check down there. Let's see if I can whiz that nut off. And put some washers on. Where have I put them? Here. Put 2 on. Put that back on. Whiz it back down. Torque it after. Repeat on this side. Two washers. So they're just thick washers. Put the nut back on. Spin it back down. One way. Torque them down. 80 Newton meters. Same the other side. There we go. See if that helps. See if that's better. See if it gets rid of the loud metallic bang that I get occasionally going over bumps like speed bumps. Put the scuttle back on. Shouldn't take long. Just got to put a few things on. I'm just going to clean up a bit before I put it on. Take my torque off. There we go. I really need to change that brake fluid, don't I? Yeah, that's bad. Need to change the brake fluid. Don't want to do it today. Do it another day. And there we go. Back together. Just got to do the back now and then reset the service indicator. Do that after lunch. So there we go. It's now 5 to 1. All back together. It's now raining. Raining quite a bit actually. All back together. I had to stop and get everything back in from outside that I'd left outside drying. This is still drying. The floor's better than it was. I've got to put the oil back in the container. Tip the old engine oil back in a container so I don't kick it over. So now decanting it into the empty container and then we'll take it to the recycling, take it to the tip. I've got 4 others over there so I do need to go, but I wanted to wait until I've done this. Now where have I put that locking ram up? I've already cracked them off. Now I bet you that's stuck. Oh, it's not. Let's give these a wash. The driver's side. Discs are getting a bit worn, there's a bit of a lip on them. Pads are okay. You can see down there. And then in here, the other side. Same on the other side. So pads are okay. Next we've got to try so we can trace the knocking, the occasional bang. Let's get the pry bar. There you go. That might be it. This is what I wanted to do anyway. I wanted to do, that's give them apart, that one. So maybe that's it. So let's undo them, replace them, squirt them with plus gas first, do both sides, and then we'll stick it back together, see how it is. Let it soak while I what's the word? Let it soak while I wash the wheels. One off. Had to hold it with the Stilsons so that it wouldn't spin. Right, let's do the other side. So 2 new drop links. Fit these. See if it cures it. The nuts are small in comparison. Yep. Set that off as well. Same the other side. I just weighed them down with the gun. It did the job. Right, anti-roll bar. Link nuts, 60 Newton meters. One. Right, tidy up. That in the scrap pile. That back inside. Wheels back on. How's that? Better. Let's get it on. $133. So there we go, just got to test drive it. That's 3:30. That's all the jobs I wanted to do on the Freelander today done. Let's see if it stops those knocking noises that I've got when I'm driving. But changed the oil, changed the filter, sorted the banging at the front, hopefully, and fitted those new anti-roll bar links at the back, which hopefully will sort the knocking at the back as well. Fingers crossed. If not, it's probably a bush or something, but then it's finding which one. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Or we'll do a postscript and we'll test drive it and see if the knocking's gone. Sunday morning, let's take the Freelander for a test drive, see what it sounds like, see if we've got rid of those knockings. Just gone past the race course. Well, it feels better so far. The suspension feels better. The windscreen wipers, I need to adjust this side. I've got that one long, but I'll take the scuttle off again to change the brake fluid. I still need to take this front near side wheel off and the inner lining, because the rattle that I've got at start up in the morning I suspect is the auxiliary belt tensioner. Now, when I bought it, I did change the timing belt, the water pump, and this is all the new road, by the way. The water pump, the timing belt, the auxiliary belt tensioner, and so on. You know, the timing belt tensioner and all that. But I didn't change the idler pulley for the timing belt. So either the auxiliary belt tensioner's gone again, I think, or the idler puller's rattling. It'll be one of the bearings that's gone. So I need to check that first to find out which it is, and then order the correct one, or just order them both and do them both, I think. But so far it's sounding better. Right, I'll put it back on when I'm going through the rough bit in Waterwalton. I'm not going to Waterwalton, that's Birmingham. Going through Dalston. Right, on the country bit, the windy bit. Right out, Mr. Pigeon. Yeah, it's handling better as well. I reckon the old rear anti-roll bar links at the back were shot. This is so much better. This was a bad bit here because there's a, yeah, that is so much better because there's a pothole just in the wrong place and it throws you off to the left. Like, hopefully the knocking's gone through Dalston. We'll find out. Then there's the bridge end in, so this is bridge end at Dalston. This section of road is dreadful. No knocking. So much better. Need to find a speed bump next, don't we? The worst bit of section of road for it, for doing it, is this straight bit to where the car is in front, coming the other way, coming home from work. Got nothing. That's good, it's good. This bit past the church. So much better. That's amazing. But some washers at the front and changing the drop links at the back. The difference is amazing. It's like a completely different car. Wow. Speed bumps down here. A speed bump, let's go over it fast on purpose. Still got a bit of a bang, didn't we? So where's that coming from? Let's try this side. That's better. Let's do the right again. Not too bad. Right. See you later. So there we go then. Back from the test drive, back from the shop. This morning, first thing, I also did, and last night actually, took the Discovery out, and I've done over 100 miles on it now, just done 67 miles on it this morning, up the motorway into Scotland, turned around, came back, and it seems fine, no coolant leak, so it's just the handbrake to sort on that. As for the Freelander, so yeah, obviously Freelander's much better, just got to change brake fluid. So yeah, thanks for watching, see you in the next one. I'm not going to do anything for a bit because I think I have broken my finger. It's even worse today, it's really sore. So thanks for watching, thank you for subscribing. We'll be at 200 subscribers soon, won't we? So thanks for watching, see you in the next one.